Uh, oh, here we go. All right. Morning thoughts, morning thoughts, morning thoughts. Shout out to the people going out to work this morning. Shout out to the people coming in from work this morning. Extra special big up shout out to the people who work multiple jobs. I have the utmost respect for you. Shout out to my entrepreneurs, my stay-at-home moms and pops, my retirees. Shout out to the drivers, the Uber driver, Lyft driver, truck driver, taxi driver, food delivery driver, round town, and the long distance truck drivers. Every morning when I start the live, I start to freeze. Like if I move like this, my stock's up. So please let me know if I'm transmitting clearly for you and all these things. Shout out to every single clean-hearted, good-hearted person who wants good for others as much as you want good for yourself. Yes, right, that's up. Big up yourself, everybody, and thank you for being here. Listen up, we got a long list of stuff to talk. A list to go. It's like Elephant Man. We got a long list of stuff to talk about this morning. There's about 5 topics on the board this morning. Sally said, FIFA, FIFA, and FIFA. Let me take a sip of this mint tea because my mouth dry. My mint tea with some ginger in it. Yeah. And for those who don't like to hear me slurp my tea early in the morning, it's called morning thoughts. And in the morning, people usually drink tea. Well, all me raised and where me come from anyway. So, big up yourself. Thank you for being here. We got a lot to talk about this morning. Before I go bigging up some people and all these things, y'all notice I came to the computer late, right? So I'm trying to organize, like my son gets here in the morning and then he goes to the gym with me during the day after after so on and so forth. So I'm trying to like get the door ready for him to come and run over your son to this and set the one bag of something. But anyways, we living in real time, right? We're real people with the real things. See it? All right. So on our board this morning, Jamaica now has a 15th parish. We have to talk about that. We have to talk about that. Let me change the whole country and we can't talk about it. Come on, we have to talk about it. So Jamaica now has a 15th parish. A place that I don't know, I have a special kind of love for Portmore. I don't know if you've ever been to Portmore, Jamaica, um, but I have a special kind of connection to Portmore and the people of Portmore. So Jamaica now has 15 parish. The House of Representatives on Tuesday approved it, and it is official, and they will start things. But I have something else to say that's going to take this conversation in a whole different direction. But before we go into that, Alkaline. Dancehall artist Alkaline. Alkaline's new rules. I don't know if you remember his concert. He left Jamaica for a while, and then people said, "Oh, I'm turned foreigner. I'm not coming back on all this." And then he had new rules. And when he had his concert, new rules, he didn't just come back as a regular artist, which was dope. I thought it was dope. Let me first go ahead and say this to all my dancehall people, and them used to call my channel Gaza Flow instead of Soul Flow because I show a lot of love for Vibes Cartel and his movement and his music, but the people try to make it like if you like one artist, you can't like the other artist, and that's exactly what's destroying our music. See, while we over here fight about it, hear Chronic say it. While we over here fight over it, right? Riri out there work it, right? And Drake out there doing thing with it as well. So other people come and take our stuff and go massive numbers across the world with it, and then we sit around fighting each other. So I don't want to be a part of that. I don't want to be a part of that. Because any one of the youth them win, we all win. Because they all represent us and our culture and our music, our arts. See? So Alkaline new rules. When he came back to Jamaica and pack out the place over stadium, people say, yeah, but I know the real stadium that him pack out over the small side of stadium, him never pack out. Him never pack out the big stadium because him couldn't do it, whatever. Him pack out stadium, the place did pack. Him doing thing. Didn't come back just as a regular artist. Oh, I've been away for a while. Give me a space for a show. He came back with his own concert, which headlined many big names were on that concert. I think that's the last time Mavado performed in Jamaica as well, right? Before him did that fake flash it, dash it out of Jamaica and never come back. Till all now. and his son went to prison for a life sentence and all this other stuff. One back something happened after. But anyhow, Alkaline's New Rules concert has moved to Florida. So we have to talk about that because that is in my place. And I might take a forward in the thing. See? And I might be able to see some of y'all there as well. Because you know, if it's in our backyard, we normally just slide over and see what's going on. All right, AK-47 is the weapon of choice for Jamaican gunmen now. That conversation is going to go really far. Here's why. I have the picture of the Commissioner of Police, Major General Anthony Anderson. Don't ask me his name 5 minutes from now because I might not remember. But Major General Anthony Anderson is sitting there holding an AK-47, a healthy-looking AK-47. And he's letting us know that this is the new weapon of choice for Jamaican gunmen. So that, you know, Jamaicans stay already. Anything, and I've told you all this before, right? For those of you who don't know or lost touch with the culture. Anyhow, anytime Jamaicans do stuff, them do stuff huge. Anytime them do stuff big. Like, if we're going to be bad, we're going to be the worst bad you ever see. If we're going to be good, we're going to be the best good you ever seen. And kind of thing like that. So we went all the way up to an AK-47. Man, now no little handgun no more. Pie. Now them want some big rifle where clear off a whole block on these things. On top of that, I think we should talk about the 120. Actually, the number is 138 murders in 29 days. 100. This is how we start out the new year. This is before January done. 138 people have been shot, murdered, shot to death in Jamaica in the first 29 days of this year. All right, so we got to talk about that, and we got to talk about what Major General Anthony Anderson said, because that's the part that get me. The man says serious crime is down. Whole press conference to tell us that serious crime is down by 19%. When he said that, I said, what the what? 138 murdered in 29 days. You come with a big AK-47. You tell me, say you find 88 illegal guns in the last month. And but don't worry, because serious crime is down by 19%. I don't know where they're getting their numbers from, but we're going to talk about all that. Skillibeng, for those of you who are into dancehall music, yo, someone will go on like, someone will get too old and can't relate to anything else other than the news. You wake up every day to actually want to hear crime and violence news, and man chop up him woman in a yam field, and man, so you can sit there in the comment section and say stuff about, oh my God, we shouldn't kill the women. We should respect the women. And these men need help. And I'm not like that. And like, come on, man. It goes without saying. It goes without saying. We don't have to type it all the time and say we shouldn't kill the women. We shouldn't kill the women. Men shouldn't kill the women. Oh, woman involved in the killing them too of other women and these kind of things. But we don't want to talk about all them something there. But it's not an everyday thing. It seems like some of y'all, like, you wake up to hear just that kind of thing. Just like somebody said yesterday, this is what we are talking about now, and how many people are dying. Skillibeng, dancehall artist Skillibeng, his first show is coming up. He will be flying out. This is what I'm telling y'all, sir. Dancehall is a vehicle, and that vehicle has taken many youths out of the ghetto and has taken many youths, put them on a plane. Enough people work them 9 to 5. Law-abiding, tax-paying citizens been filling out paper and waiting for years and still can't get a visa. I know some, and still can't get a visa, and they're not from a life of crime. They're good people and all that. Some of them are elderly people now, and them can't get a visa to fly out of Jamaica. So when you see the little youth them do them song, right? And you're like, don't make that kind of music and all that. Guess what? Brother jump on a plane now. Now he's in the UK now. Now he's about to get paid to do shows in pounds. You know what that means for his family back home? Him just have a youth himself, and he's young, Skilly is early 20s, and he just had a youth. So I'm just having first in picnic, in baby born, him first youth. You know, they said he had a youth before, but it turned out it was a jacket, and we had covered that because the girl that he was with said, yeah, yo. Saw the man rising up the ladder to success and decide say, yeah, pin a youth on him. Him not ask about it, me not say nothing about it. Him want to support it, support it. Him want jackets, the jacket here. So she gave him a jacket and him did I wear the jacket until he found out that the jacket wasn't really his. But now he has his own youth and he's about to fly out to the UK. So we're going to talk a little bit about that as well. Crocodile teeth, piano, coke. I don't know if y'all seen the comedy skit where the youth say, you know, some Mr. a pure foolishness, Skillibeng talk. He must be high or something or drunk when him going to the studio. Rig up the mic there. And the youth went on the mic and he was like, something, piano, piano, piano. Yes, piano. Something, piano, piano. Because him have a song named Piano, right? But just listen to it just this morning. Just this morning before I started doing this live, right? To sharpen up myself with the music and thing. Well, Piano one of them big song them. Anyway, but it's a song when I really have much substance unless you tune in on a different frequency, right? Listen, I'm not throwing blame at some of you grown folks like myself because some of this new music, I really can't relate to it either. But I don't try to cut off the youth them. Like, yo, a foolishness them attack. I don't want to hear that. It must be a reason why they're all gravitating towards it, right? So in the event, I'm trying not to be left behind. Quick story real quick before I go on to the rest. All right, so the rest is Shenseea licks multiple Billboard charts was the headline on Star. Shenseea licks multiple Billboard charts. I kind of like the headline there. But remember, I know enough people said that song was foolishness. The song was shite by. That song ain't going nowhere by. She wastes a good feature. She got a Megan Thee Stallion feature. She could have done something with that. That is what she do. Well, that song is apparently doing extremely well on the charts. So you can't listen to people when them talk to you and criticize you on these things. Sometimes you gotta lock in with your blinders and do what you have to do for you. See, the Angel and Pampute. This is not on the board though, but we just want to show a little video clip script of the Angel and Pampute. Have y'all seen her? This is my way of helping others to promote them business as well. The Angel never called me and said, SouFlo, why you promo me lingerie line or my business or nothing. I just see Mr. The Angel as a hustler. She's consistent. She's always putting out music. She always ready to perform. She always jovial and full of energy, right? And she is always all right. So now me I talk about the Angel. Me not see nobody array and who and I don't see no clapping hands or nothing going on. I want them. When you say support the woman them. When you don't say uplift the women. All right, she has a business, and a lot of women are on here, and you buy lingerie, don't it? You do? Well, if your lingerie line look like you have some freaky things in there too. Like stuff that you might really enjoy. Stuff that you might really enjoy, right? So if you look at my icon, you will see her with the pressure ball in her mouth. You know, the stuff where they put the ball in her mouth and then strap it back yourself. No balling. Tapping eyes. That one there. And she feel, yeah. I hear me now. So she has her stuff, but I never like a video. What me I got show of the Angel and Pampute. Pampute, I think, is very underrated as a dancehall artist, female. She is one of the baddest. I've been saying that for years now, but you know, people get there. I guess them get them flowers in due time, or we like give them flowers after. But you know, have to see that video, yeah, because Pampute and the Angel was actually just modeling the Angel's line, and I think the two ladies look really good. So let's start off with that, right? We said summer body 2022 now. We are work on it. See them there? Them not do nothing too extra. Look what it froze. It froze on screen. They ain't doing nothing too extra. That's all. Only remember Pampute. Remember Pampute? Pampute and Spice lead up on the stage, and Pampute and Spice come up with the fluffy when people start call big girl fluffy, you know. Remember that if you know dancehall history, you know. And them say, Slim yalla better you can't do this. Hot yalla better you can't do this. Now look on Pampute. So natural body still a keep. Natural body is still keeping. And them look good. Yo, bro, how do you feel about Mechadon? I don't even know who is Mechadon. Godfall, who is Mechadon? Yeah, man. See, she said black and natural bodies. See that? So the angel has her lingerie line. And I'm willing to bet that there's more than just lingerie over there. So when I talk about support on our own and all these things, you know, we talked about this yesterday morning where we said there's a lot of people out here that do a whole lot of preaching and a whole lot of, yes, we need to do this and we can do this and I'm a part of it and I'm for it and all that until it comes time to actually do it. And then they turn their head the next way and act like nothing now go on. So if you want to support your own people, then that's a good line to go support. Yeah, I mean, I like the wife in a piece of the angel lingerie, see what it look like and these kind of things. And support a black business. See, and support a sister, support one of your own, even. But you know, Jamaican people stay though. Nah, I prefer go Fenty because I'm sure say Rihanna stuff a better quality. I'm sure say so and so stuff. Me I go back to Victoria's Secret. Where's Victoria's Secret, by the way? Rihanna killed Victoria's Secret. Nobody now talk Victoria's Secret again, you know. And Victoria's Secret was the big thing back in the day when a man says she show off her Vicky C or Vicky, whatever, you know, say her naked, she get naked because she in her lingeries and things. Well, that ain't going on no more. Victoria's Secret ain't keeping no more. SouFlo, what's your cash app? Geez and peace. The cash app is actually my number. The same number you used to call in. It's 1-806-587-8953. And that's the cash app number. All right, big up yourself. Juno Brian, thank you. I appreciate you greatly. All right, so let me start out by talking about keep it fun, keep it light, get a little bit serious. So Jamaica Parish, 15th Parish, Portmore. All right, I used to live over there when I was small before I went to go live in Clarendon. Didn't live there for too long. I used to go to Alpha. I didn't live there for too long, but I lived there, and then in my later days now, going back there as an adult, I tend to stay in Portmore a lot because I just like the vibe. And you know, Helsha Beach, they're right there, so even though Helsha ain't what it used to be, which is what I want to talk about, since they decided to turn Portmore into a parish. So it says that the House of Representatives on Tuesday approved the motion to name the municipality of Portmore, Jamaica, Jamaica's 15th parish. And this is the first that this has been done since 1867. All right, so we are doing something new, right? We're doing something new on Andrew's watch. But here what though? Portmore need fixing up real bad, real quick. So if you're gonna turn it into a next parish, like I don't know if y'all drive through. People think Mobay and Ocho Rios are the place where the tourists go are actually like Jamaica's capital or something. And it's not. Kingston is the capital. So Kingston, I believe that Kingston should be a place where you land in Kingston in the capital. See? You land in Kingston in the capital. And then you'll be like, yeah, I'm in the capital of Jamaica. Man, look at all these attractions. Look at their national heroes. The road them nice. This, that, and the other. When it's not so. When you come out of Norman Manley International, Do I have anybody in here who goes to Jamaica on a regular basis? When you come out of Norman Manley International, there's two airports we have. We have Donald Sangsters down in Montego Bay, and then we have Norman Manley International in Kingston. When you come out of Norman Manley International, when you start to drive, it look like, all right, it look nice out of port, out of what I'm calling it now, airport road out there, so the strip where the mountain and the water, and it look nice, and then bam, be a zinc fence. And you're like rotting around one garrison area like right away. See? So your cup is pretty. Thank you. My kids got it for me. Superhero Father Day type of thing. So I think that Portmore needs a whole lot of fixing up. The whole of Kingston need a whole lot of fixing up. But if they're gonna make Portmore a next parish, does this parish have a hospital? I'm thinking, does this parish have a hospital? At least a hospital. So I'm appealing to those in charge to put a state-of-the-art hospital over there, since you want to turn it into a parish. I'm hearing rumors that the reason they were in a rush to turn it into a parish has to do with something political and has to do with how the votes would split. So then me hear people say, yo, Andrew can turn Portmore in our parish on theme watch, then the votes are going to split this way and that way, and he will end up in the winning seat. I don't know the intricate details of the politics of it, but I'm wanting to know, why was there such a rush? I mean, we have so many things that go on right now, right? Them claims that Corona beat we bad from God knows when, because that's all the Prime Minister talked about for the longest. And in while Corona beat we bad, price gone up on everything. People pay is not moving from where it's at, or some people have lost their job, their income, all this other stuff. You find time to turn Portmore in a parish. Okay. Turn it in a parish the right way. That's just my suggestion. Helsha needs fixing up ASAP. Portmore needs a state-of-the-art hospital, in my opinion. And why a 15th parish now? Vybz Kartel was before his time. When him said, the whole of Portmore and the whole of St. James. Remember when we gone, we live forever. The whole of Portmore and the whole of St. James. St. James is a parish. Portmore was not a parish. But now the lyrics that are going to be even more relevant, because he must say, the whole of Portmore and the whole of St. James. Yeah. Big up yourself, Cartel. And which part of that? Anyway, have you been to Portmore? Have any of you been to Portmore, or any of you from Portmore? Amoy Johnson says, yes, I agree. Hospital. At least a state-of-the-art hospital, right? Because them are turn it into a new parish. So you just turn it into a new parish and leave it just so. Them not have no hospital. Them not have no... Do they have a public library? The biggest thing, though, for me in Portmore is this. And if you've been on my channel for a while and you've been watching for a while, you will see me go Portmore and me, Shakira Sphere and the picnic them and all that, and we go beach and these things. Listen, me go over Helsha Beach, right? And when I went over Helsha Beach, I don't like what Helsha Beach has become, because as soon as you go into Helsha Beach, you have 20 different people that's running towards your vehicle. And you don't know if you have to reach for the strappings or if it, and come that way. Man, I tell me, say, yo, brother, listen up. Rain no fall upon one man, all stopping out. And I took it kind of like threatening. Like, the money have to go around, money have to share, rain no fall upon one man, all stop, come buy something from me, and these things. But I understand my people, and I hustle them, You see it? The beach full of beer. Boy, I don't know, some faces and whole heap of man hang out about the place. One little pit toilet bathroom over in one corner that's for the public to use. It literally don't have a door on it. Well, the last time me go, which was last year, it don't have a door on it. It have one curtain, a fly. and the breeze a blow off of the sea and I blow over the curtain. So you can imagine now you as a woman want to use a bathroom there. Oh God, me have to pee. And this is big rotted. This is our 15th parish now, Portmore, right? And you go in there and figure pull down your clothes to pee and breeze blow it gone with the curtain. And the whole of your body out the door. I don't know. The place need, it's like they turned up them to look over there. I don't know if they're looking over there to see what the sea, the ocean is doing. Because like I said, me used to live out there. So my father, which was a soldier, used to take us to the beach over Hellshire. When me used to go to Hellshire as a little boy, Hellshire had enough beach space. I even used to walk, me little enough, used to walk way out into the water and the water shallow for like at least 50 meters, I would say, according to my memory. You know, when you're small, things seem bigger. So maybe it did not that far. But it seemed like it was that. We had a great length of space between the food place them, the water, the sun, where you can chill out, a real beach settings. Now when you go there, I go to one place to go get some food to eat and I sit down and I hear whoosh. And I look back like this and the sea, I slap up against the place that I'm sitting down eating at. Like no beach, no dead. Serious beach erosion. That beach is not really far from one like a swampy something there, so and then the main street. And every time I drive past there, I always say to myself, that beach is coming for the street. And anytime that beach comes and takes the street, it's gonna be impassable here. People can't go drive that way. So whoever live on that side there, I got stuck up there. And whoever live on that side, unless them have jet ski and boats. Now, I don't know if y'all saw yesterday, Jamaica underwater in certain places. Man just got bring out them jet ski and start riding in the street. 100 miles per hour. All these things. But that's how it's still. That's how it's still. Some of we will watch us, some of we will join the foolishness. But anyhow, it's in dire need of repair. Did you know that there is cause of one beach, them just split it up and call it different names, but there's a beautiful beach setting in that area as well. We go over the Hellshire beach and I thought, let's leave and go find the other beach because them say one next beach around here, and when you see the picture, you know, of the next beach that's around here, it tells you how it's private and it has 24-hour security and it's all this. So I say, I don't know about this a beach. Come here, coming from your picnic. I'm going to find a beach. When we drive the GPS car, we go right, almost right next door to one next beach that is an extension of the same Portmore beach. Them just chop it off and call it a different name. Waves Beach, right? Boy, me meet a man out there where I sell jelly coconut and him have them on a fridge. And the man bust him thing and put it in a bag for you. And yo, anyway, not to sidetrack. I'm on the beach and all I see is like baby nappy with doo-doo in it and buckle and, you know, like people actually go out there, go doo-doo in the night time and them go out there, go do-go in the night time as well. You see use condom around there and all this. And a holy fight. If you watch my vlog, I actually did a vlog where I showed you the amount of stuff that was on that beach. I mean, I said to myself, I placed them just turning our 15 parish, you know. So I'm talking out. So they can do something about it. Because it's a beautiful place. If it was kept clean and managed better, it would be another piece of Jamaica that looked like you're somewhere down at Ochi. Right? That's in a Portmore. But I don't know if it's because it's like inner city kind of dwelling thing, them just leave it and make it go on. I'm standing there upon the dirty beach, mind you, and a man come by with a horse. I'm gonna see the horse lift up its tail and start doodle. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Mind you, he's walking the horse like, you know, underwater, right when it's up on the sand at the beach, right before you go into the water. So it's not like way up there, so the horse just a doodle right there, so. And nobody is stopping to pick up the horse doodle or nothing. I said, this is terrible. Hold on, it gets worse. It gets worse. This is terrible. Somebody there watching. I said, babe, you know, say horse a shit on the beach. Him now go get off and pick it up. All right, the horse go a couple of steps. Me see the man stop the horse, jump off of the horse. I say, yes, he's gonna clean up the doodle. The man pull out him hood and piss, same place. Right there, so right next to the horse. Right in front of everybody. Pick me out there, play them mother dead there and everybody. The man just jump off of the horse and piss right there, so. Right there. After the horse done shit up the beach. So I'm saying, I was like, yo, okay, it's time to go. Time to go. Yo, Jamaican man, them not playing, no, them not first to pee anywhere. Them just pull out and piss any which part. When me there Jamaica, I see a car stop, man jump out and just on the side of the road in front of everybody and just switch down the place and go and go in business. I'm like, why do they do that? Them a eat a patty. Them done with the patty, them just crush up the bag and fling it out of the window. It fly back, lick your windscreen and fly gone. So, like, why do they do that? But the beach in Portmore needs emergency fixing up. Because no beach no did it. And soon, that water is going to reach the streets and there will be absolutely no beach. I used to think Portmore had the baddest fry fish and festival and these things. And pepper shrimp and them something there. Nah, buddy. I can tell you, say Westmoreland take me away from Portmore. Because the first time I went west, I get some rotted pepper shrimp. Actually bought pepper shrimp the last time in Portmore and we had to throw it away. Big, nice shrimps. We had to throw it away because it tasted like him seasoning it with water. It tastes like him seasoning it with water. No kind of nothing. It named pepper shrimp and it don't have no pepper on it. You see my pepper shrimp, I want to say the pepper seed them in the bag. Yeah, I'm supposed to eat my pepper shrimp and go, what have on me? You know, next one there. It's because it's like a little fun snack, you know, I don't know, big meal coming in a little bag. The festival and the fry fish them, I forgot how much they charged us over there. When I calculated it, I was like, God almighty. I wonder if they smell foreign palm or something. Because can't this them charge over Portmore or so, over Health Shop for the food. But me say anyway, it's okay. Because Jamaica me there. And I see the struggles. I say, I don't know, a whole heap of people they're getting, you know, like it's not a long line up for buy food. So them dip in and take a little thing. It's all right. I'll take that. It's not a loss. I gave back. That's how I looked at that one. But I was disappointed in the amount of money because it was so much. If you're going to rob me, you can rob me and put the other on a little tax. But when you're like almost double or more than double what you normally charge type of thing, I got robbed. But it's okay. Then I went to Westmoreland. And then I had pepper shrimps there. As me reach place like Border and them place there and going in and starts to the people them on the side of the road. I see a woman cooking the pepper shrimps. And I stop. And she said, hot enough, you know, cool yet, so I can't put it in the bag yet or nothing. It will melt the bag and these kind of things and we get it fresh. See? And all the food that I've had in Westmoreland has been way better than bami. I get it fresh. Girl make her bami today from scratch. Cassava peel, greater cassava, squeeze out cassava. See? Fresh bami, fresh fish, just catch. Westmoreland is very different. So Westmoreland took me away from Portmore, but Portmore needs fixing up. When I'm in like Ochi and them place that I can see Portmore becoming something like that if somebody is really interested in it and actually fix up the place. See? So message to those in charge. Fix up over Portmore. Proper before you lose it. Wifey already hot. You don't need pepper shrimps. Boy, I'm going to tell you. Oh. I'm going to tell you, she's a foodie too, you know. I want a foodie. She love her food just like me. So when any which part with the food and buck up food get murder. That's how we both are in Jamaica. We just nyam down the place. But that's cool. That's cool. Campari is my thing though. She not like Campari. but I like the bitterness of the Campari. It actually tastes like I'm drinking bitters and I'm doing something good for my body while I am consuming alcohol and getting inebriated. I could put it like that. While me I drunk myself, I feel like me I take medicine. So Campari is my thing. Should I like that though? Anyhow, yeah man, over Portmore. I'll be back in Portmore soon, sometime soon. You know, me not gonna send me date when me I come and all these things, but I'll be back there soon. And the people that must see me, and them heal me and think, you come out, take picture with me and them something there. And I'm such a person that is not that kind of person. You know, if you come bounce fist and talk to me and them thing that's cool, but when them come up and like, yo, SouFLo, legendary SouFLo, yo, brother, you mind if I take a picture with you? And I give somebody else the camera, take a picture with me, please, with SouFLo and thing. And I'm like, oh shit. Like, me start go down in on myself like this and duck down. You know, some people get celebrity status and they're just not like that. I'm not like that. And then some people get it and two people know them and it got to them head. You can't tell them that the world don't know them. So, but I'm not that kind of person. You know, so when the people them see me and you heal me up, it's all love. I'm just like you, regular person. All right, ambitious hustler. Big up yourself and thank you. I like Oche and Negrel better because enough y'all there in the place, dog. John know. I mean, I try getting a trouble. Listen, yes, me see enough of them out there, but I don't really see them still. I saw them in passing as I was passing with my own. Yeah, but them places are more festive, and those places are geared towards tourists. If you take in the tourist dollar, right? It's just a different vibe on that side of the island, completely different vibe. The road different. Like from me, like Westmoreland, as me here, me here. Remember, I know most of them murder here used to be killer escaped on a yen yen. So my first time I go down there now, when me reach, some say you will know when you reach Westmoreland. I drive and I say, me reach Westmoreland yet? Reach Westmoreland yet? And then be here, ying, zoom, and I see a bike fly past me with a mad dude pan it to him here, plat up on one side and, you know, pull out on the next side. And him a dilly bike, so with one hand and and gone. Then you look at you see about 20 more of them. At first I was like, oh shit. I'm in the middle of, I wonder if anybody are gonna pull up on. When you're there, you really appreciate life because you actually really see how beautiful and how free you could be. But at the same time, you really internalize how quickly you could be gone. Because if one of them yang you pull up and somebody with them send for you, you're done, you know? There's nothing you can do. You're done, man. Them catch up on the road and bop in your car and gone. And they ride fast. When we say them ride fast, boy, I come out on the road and left them. Zoom, so the yang them pass you. Yang. But it's just a different vibe on that side of the island. It feels so free. It feels so, the air feels different. The food is definitely different. Them people in a play about them food different for real. And I'm from Clarendon, and me used to say Clarendon are the best food. Nobody can cook like my grandmother and them thing then no, sir. I'm not saying they could cook like my grandmother. I'm just saying, Granny out of this, right? Rest in peace, Granny. She passed and gone. We now put her in this. But if I was to pick where I've had the best food on the island of Jamaica, it would definitely be in Westmoreland. Yeah, in our Westmoreland. For sure. So it's a different vibe. Yes, no wash, no face. West is the best. ARC Pierce stuff. West is the best. Williams feel Westmoreland is like a whole heap of Westmoreland people in here this morning. Hey, big up Westmoreland. Anytime I'm in a place, I full drive myself to the fullest. The vibes is nice. The people are good. I mean, I have nothing with nobody down there, so I don't have to worry about nobody or run up on me and do me nothing. Yeah? People hear you when them say or go about them business like them don't see you on these kind of things. I like it. I like it. Little London, Westmoreland, my place. Sasha Robinson, you from Little London, Westmoreland? So you know Shakira? Westmoreland is not the same anymore though. Nowhere in Jamaica is the same anymore, man. Nowhere. Well, I lie me I tell. Because I still go in Clarendon where my grandparents are from, it's still the same. It's like it's frozen in time, which is I appreciate that so much. You know, but when you can find a place on the island that never changed, and you can actually really, when you reach there, your whole childhood years flash before your eye. Like literally, I'm seeing it. Yeah, some places like where I come from hasn't changed a bit. Not even the road, not even the big old pothole. I can tell you exactly like if me I go from Christiana, I walk, I come in up to which part me live. There's a particular corner where a big pothole been there since I was a kid. And one time we couldn't get no taxi to come home. Me used to walk with the rest of people them and the big picnic them and these things. And me I drop another pothole from me a picnic till now me I drive car go there and the pothole still there the same way. Them people that don't care about it. Those politicians and those people that control those constituencies, them pocket all that money. They probably mix little gravel with something and throw it in the pothole and it lasts for about 6 months. Heavy rain come, dig it out, same thing. Like nothing has changed. Which part I come from? Nothing. The only thing changed is some people build up some big house around there. Like some of we went away and came back, and some people build up some big house around there, but that's it. Nothing else. Everybody is still the same. The elders have passed on. Who haven't passed on is on the verge of, because they're way up in age now and think them still recognize you. Them still look like, yes, this is where I want to age out. Me no want age out in a US in a no nursing home. I don't know if y'all been in these nursing homes, but me I know no disrespect to no particular nursing home, but I don't want to age out in a nursing home in the US. I wish I could go in that roaring river now. Man, I tell you, when I go and I see the elders them and how them live and how them age out and life is still good. Them still have, they're aging with dignity. Yes, them are age with dignity. And it's somebody like my grandfather, for instance, is somebody that I've known all my life that is now his day-to-day caretaker, right? Because he's pushing up to his 100. He's and he, you know, I'm not active like he used to be, of course. So he has someone there with him all the time. And there's a woman who we know from where picnic, and we've respected her from we were children. So, and my grandfather is getting the best care in the world. You know, again, I joke when my grandmother before my grandmother passed, right? We had somebody there to be there with them all the time and thing. But grandma was the one that needed most of the help, because in her last 2 years of life, she had lost her leg, one of her legs. And she didn't have diabetes or nothing. It was just one of them things that sitting down too long all the time cut off a major artery that supplies oxygenated blood to the lower half of her body, and her leg went just like that. She kicked something, bruised her toe, knocked out her toenail, told herself it was okay. She had to pray about it. God will fix it. Jesus will save it. And she had the foot that cover up, and it went from a toe injury till the whole foot turned black. Long story short, though. So there was a lady there that was there to, you know, help her take care of herself and these things. And she couldn't, that lady couldn't touch my grandfather. She couldn't touch my grandfather. So until death, my grandmother was like, is him you here to take care of, or is me? And she don't want nobody touch her, man. Your woman are you in here, you not wash up who? Change who for underwear. You're not going in there. So it was that tough. I thought that was kind of, I thought that was kind of funny. Me hear somebody say, she worried about that. There's something there. There's something that stopped work a long time ago. She never business. I did fear or something. She don't want you nowhere near it, which I thought was beautiful, but, but it was funny. It dead and can't do nothing, but that's still for me. That's still for me. All of my pictures them come from that. Me and that, they from me young till now. That's still for me. So why do I have the yo? Live on the air with SouFLo, good morning. The phone now ringing off.
Yeah, good morning, SouFLo. How about me, General?
Morning, King. My day, I know what.
Damn, yo, going on. Good morning to the all the people that with up on your life. Yo, going on. You
Manas.
know, I'm with it. I want to ask you a question. Because me hear you talk a certain things about the crime and them thing there. What you think about depression and stress and them thing there?
When me think about it, me think
Yeah, you think say have anything to do with the crime or going on in Jamaica?
then I must want that
Mm.
brother, that's why I said this problem is a multi-headed issue. Listen, you
Mm-hmm.
don't know that man when man go school and do all the right things, them tell if you do and all this and you come out full up of subjects and head full of education from institution and then every door you knock close. Everything you try to
Yes.
fail. Everywhere them find to
Yes.
cut you off, them cut you off. You think the youth them not get frustrated?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody wants to reach their full potential in life. So a youth I gotta look on this now and say, hold on, hold them gonna hold me down for life, stifle me, I'm gonna come out to be cruff and nobody. Watch me, I take on a scamming thing here. Watch me, I take on a gang thing here, I take on a gun thing here. And watch it, and it has to do with that. People get stressed
Yes.
out under pressure bust pipe.
Yes. Because compression, compressed gas and compressed feelings. If you keep it in here too much, and it will explode one day. And when it explode, it might take 4 or 5 lives with it when it explode. It might just not explode back on its own and take its own out of existence.
Proper.
Right?
Yes, true
See?
talk. True
So
talk.
this is why I'm a call, My son do a song, right?
Mm,
And I didn't even know one of my selector virgin over here in Canada tell me say it's a depression month and it's a stress month and it's a suicidal month
mm-hmm.
from January to February.
Right.
So the man sent me the song and one of my cousins were there in the UK, she reached out to me and trust me, General, I have to give her a time of day because I didn't even know that these things was they're so close in my family when we need to sing and reason with these people about these things. You
Same.
understand? Because we didn't grow up so flow, then grow up to be tough, the woman to be tough, and we don't want to hear it, the man them to be tough. We don't want to tell about yeah, go through no depression and them things. They then grow up to show no emotional weakness, brother.
Yes. Yes.
And this is wrong.
Yes. True.
So the youth, them when you see a rape all down there and a kill and a rape all a little old lady and a kill a little baby, them these people born with these things in them. And them don't know wrong from right. They like that. They still have a baby mind, a baby brain in them head, when not function.
True.
You know, calculate right. It don't know say, yo, you are one. This is wrong and this is right. It's like them a go like a dead brain, like a living dead on the earth walking around. Them
True.
not really know. So the youth send me the song now.
Mm-hmm.
And more the mind, if the people them on your life, if you could have even go up on YouTube and type in Killusion suicidal note and make the people them hear that song and they need to listen to it because this song here is actually bringing awareness to suicidal thought, brother. We need to fix these things, brother.
Collusion, suicidal.
Yeah, Killusion, I'm gonna tell you, him thing is KI.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, hear it?
Yeah, may I hear you?
Yeah,
Wait. Say it. All right, say it now.
yeah, so in name is KILL
Mm-hmm. Go on now.
LUZHON.
LUZA.
Yeah, LUZHON. Suicide note. See? So I'm saying that if we as Jamaican people don't recognize that when your kids then come to you and actually assess certain things to you, you must give them, don't beat them, don't run them away, don't shun them, give them the time of day and listen to your youth, them Jamaicans, not beg you do. Make you hear out the youth them and try to, if you can't even find somebody for reason with them, I'll go on YouTube and find material that's gonna help your kids to think the right way of Jamaican because some of them mothers and some of them daddy, I will say them a daddy. Them not ready to put me at my general. Them can't even take care of themselves. Them can't go buy a toilet paper tomorrow morning, but them end up bring somebody and bring them more problems for themselves.
True.
That's another mouth you bring in existence in the world, you know.
True. True.
Brother, I have a cousin in the States who got a war, brother. And the man killed himself because when the man come back from the war, the man not on nobody fit talk to nobody not pay the man bust him brain. I have a cousin when fear husband, the girl living at the States, she got Jamaica married to the police boy, and the police boy got St. Elizabeth and shoot up the whole of the one party down there. And them take one gun from him and put him on suspension. See, the man don't get a blow gun and depression. I hit the man, and the man not tell nobody, man, I beat my cousin not talk. But two them are Christian, them think, I'm going to heaven. Nobody them boy go live with the God. So them not tell nobody, them hold on that in them. No most life on earth, I have to have to live. So, boom. But she come home from work downtown Kingston, because them live up a Constant Spring. By the time she go in the elevator, the man put one in her foot and four in her head. Depression.
He kill himself though?
The man go kill himself right away in a Constant Spring.
Yeah, boy. Yeah.
So that's why I say when sometimes when them evil people have to take out themselves out of existence, then bully Alkaline tree, because man in a plan for Alkaline in something, you know.
See there?
You understand?
Why?
So we Jamaican, we need to see say depression, and that song is a song I want people go up on them YouTube.
Me just type it in. Me just type it in and me not get it. Me get a bunch of this look like animated stuff.
All right, let me show you again. It's song. It's in India. You put in KILLUZHON.
Suicidal note. See that?
Yeah, suicide note.
Yeah, see.
I'm send the song to you, you know. So if you go if you go in the bush part I call you from, the song is inside the inbox right there. I'm gonna send it to you too.
If you you see them got them gadgets and gadgets. Let me see. You there?
Yeah, man. I'm still there, man.
All right, me look on it right.
I'm a top up. Let me forward it to you too.
So why you don't just play it? Cause you can play it right now. Which part you there now?
Oh, you what? All right, let me play it.
Maria's products, thank you. I appreciate you.
So them understand.
Yeah, you just play it.
But
we are hearing you loud and clear.
You have a gadget them over the which part they connect to your thing them do that more ear clearer. But let me try see if we can make them ear from my point.
Yeah, you told me can't find it still.
All right, tell me if I hear.
Suicide.
Yeah, I hear it.
If you're in this is too late, try to pay the pain, but I couldn't hold the pain. My brain I go cycle, no me couldn't wait. Something is that suicide is like a family trip.
Start your own print-on-demand merch store today by heading to Shopify.
Yeah, hear it, Jonah?
Yeah.
All right, man. Okay, so let's go back to it again.
Suicide is like a family trip. Locked up in my room all day, alone with my thoughts, with music I play. Overthink so much that I just wanna die. Sure, everybody smile, but inside me I cry. My friends them not scared, so every time they love me. Sometimes I feel like nobody no love me. Nobody feels me, nobody feels me. Even when you feel inside the feeling of it, feel sad and unreal. I feel depression, the past is very dark, season changing the present. Hold up, because here is a place that if I commit suicide, will I go to heaven? Better than bitterness. We just can't get
Shirley, come in.
memories. Even if we get a split, I done Everest up with the healthy pain. Not even my therapist. Wanna kill myself, which I know is kind of selfish, but I really need to be here, cause my mom is schizophrenic. Voices in my head, send me to cut myself. Instead of being alive, you would have been times me dead.
Yeah, hold on. Let's show you the next part.
Yeah, stay alive. This is still alive. Good thing me alright. Just in time to see you. Try to take your life. Why you are crying? Why you wanna die? Even when they hurt you, even when they hurt us, even when they try to clone your whole like a circus. Before you give up, remember you have a purpose. Before you give up, remember you have a purpose. Then I think you'll say, don't give in. right now, life no pretty like beauty pageant.
That song gets triggering to me, brother.
It's a problem. Should I listen to my thoughts? I listen to my conscience. Don't listen what it meant. Just patient and start praying. Your mission, don't you stray. God's building you each day. Don't give in. Don't give up. Your blessings are storing up. Your blessings are coming up.
So that's the guys know.
Yeah, what?
Jaja.
You might not think nothing of it, right? But somebody needed to hear that this morning. That don't give up, don't give in part there. You know that song they're very triggering to me because that suicide something that very close to me, you know. You know, some go through that one there already. And
I'm not sure.
That song there is basically saying everything that I wish I had said in my brother last days before. You know, it sound like in theory, like me I say, now I'm saying to people like don't give up, like it gets greater later and all this other stuff. But really and truly, like me never said that to him. You know, I don't know if it would have changed or anything because
yeah man, it would have changed, man.
But when my brother thing happened, me just come out actually me just come home from a deployment from I was fresh out of Iraq. Combat.
So yeah, go through your thing. Yeah.
I go through my thing myself and then I come see him, I go through film thing, but me I look at him and I realize say, you know, I'm not the same. Because a man with the jovial and like make you laugh till your belly hurt and thing and then you know. Now him like don't laugh no more and all this time. We're very, very strange. And it happened so quick because within 5 days of me landing in the place, to combine my issues plus family I haven't seen in a while and all these things, me I move around and try see what around the place and thing. My mother have a restaurant, me that try, you know, get in there and see how our business are going, these things. And it happened in the midst of all that, man. But none of them something that I never said to him because I actually never believed that something like that could have happened. Like in my family with my own type of thing. So somebody didn't want to hear that this morning. Somebody needed to hear that it gets better later. Somebody needed to hear that fight through it and your blessings are storing up and all these things.
Yeah, cause you feel like the end is right now or tomorrow, man. But you don't know some blessings are coming at us fear to forever way. But I'm sure you're sitting. I send the song to a girl up here. And the girl send back to me and say, you know what, my friend just killed herself just recently, just couple days. Then the same my son send me a message where somebody sent him and said yesterday, the man said, yo, one of my friends just killed himself a couple hours ago. Then I go on Instagram yesterday and see somebody up in a Yuatan, one funeral director, who killed himself yesterday. Them send me the Miss United States, the Miss United States will kill herself just now. So, brother, this topic here is a very serious topic because when a person walk up to you, oh, you know, so tomorrow morning or tonight him not plan to kill himself. Oh, you know, so when him got the job for the job interview and if him not get the job, he already I tell himself, say, listen, when I get the visa to go to America, now I murder myself because there's no other way out. Me not get the job tomorrow morning, never kill myself. So sometimes some people have a time limit on their own life.
Yeah, and tie it back in not just for suicide, but remember how you start out a conversation here. You see that murder rate they were going and the type of killing them will happen. You see when the youth them frustrated like that and them reach a point where they're gonna kill themselves. Listen to me, right? Me tell my mother when we come back, I said, Mummy, for the first time in life, I can say I really don't fear nobody or nothing. And I said, me, I'm not the type to kill myself. If me I go kill myself, me I murder a whole heap of people with me. Anybody who make me feel like me if you kill myself, them I get murdered. My mother start bawling. Because she just lose her son to suicide, which I'm a baby brother. So when I tell her that, she start bawl. See? She start bawl. But that was the mindset. And like, so you have to think. So some of them youth here are thinking like that. Them reach a point where the pressure boil over, bust the pipe, you see me? So it's like, yo, what? Since at this life, me supposed to come live, and me a murder every rotted thing until I'm my time to go.
Father help your mother now, help your nobody now, do nothing for you. You feel neglected.
Yes, and it's not an excuse for what they're doing. I'm just saying we have to look at all the connections. You understand? And everybody good under pressure enough. And everybody good under pressure. Some people can barely take a little bit of pressure, and they're subjected to insurmountable amounts of pressure. What you think about them?
Why if you're not born to
kill themselves? Eh?
What if you're not born to be tough like me and you have to overcome the obstacle and jump and climb over the mountain? Them?
Right. Exactly.
A real talk, man.
Exactly.
You know what? It's a problem because you know my virgin just tell me this man, the man upon him we are going to work. And the man tell me about a little girl who live next door in the yard. And the grandmother, everything where the little girl or the grandmother not stop deal with her wicked. And the girl will get pregnant. So you know, if I one blows and skirt back up, the little girl will take.
They try to kill herself.
I try to kill herself, and I them have to press the girl till the pill them, till she vomit up the pill them, and then I have to reason with the grandmother and say, yo, listen, you cannot do these things, you have to talk to the little girl and give her help. The man tell me another story again, the man say, the youth, your own mother, come catch your master break. And before your own mother sit down and reason with you, she gone a road and tell people about them things there. Wickedness, brother.
And them thing they have to do with education too, man. Cause listen, right now me have youth who are teenager. Anytime them go in the bathroom and them in the for extended period of time, me just make joke about it with them. You know what I'm saying? And leave them alone and make them do them thing. Cause you know when you know. But you see some people where you don't know, you rely on what you've been taught. And enough how we did get teach a whole heap of foolishness. So we go with that. You know?
Yes.
And we pass down and hand down the foolishness that we've been taught. Somehow we escape that and come to a different realization, reality, and truth, and we know different. We are a bit more educated on certain things, so we can flex differently. And that's why it's important to have these conversations so we can share with each other. May I tell you, somebody did need to hear this morning.
Yes.
I don't know, I just feel it in my spirit that somebody did need to hear this.
Somebody need to hear that song, yeah. And I want the people them on the live, me I beg them, please go there, go check out the song, let him some comment, because me, first of all, when I want you people to start calling the family and ask them if there's anything where they need to talk to them about.
I tell them that the other morning. I tell them that the other morning. You know when, not to cut you off, but you know when people ask you, how you doing? And then they ask you how you doing, but they only want to hear you say, I'm doing good, and you? Them no want ask you how you doing and hear you say, boy, things shut up for me right now, like me I go through some things. If me tell you say me I think about kill myself, you don't believe me? Them no want to hear all that. They don't want to hear all that. Most people don't want to talk to you unless you talk about something where them want to hear about. Something fun, something to make them laugh, some gossip, something who I do, who bad or whatever. But they don't want to hear, yo, me I go through some things and this and that. Yo, listen to them start look on them watch or give you the start turn sideways like, yeah, that like I gotta go. You know, them don't really want to hear that. And I tell my audience that all the time. You know, check on your people and make sure that you are one of the people who they can actually say something to, like, yo, this is going on in my life. And I really like care for them. You know?
True.
So the thing go. Maria's, thank you. I appreciate you so much. Thank you greatly. Here what? Here more you know. You see one time we come off of the live, go under the video and put the link to that song. I'm gonna pin that link so anybody who click on the video can see the link as the first thing and then can just click it and go to the video. I'll go to the song.
I will definitely.
All right, brother.
Definitely.
Yeah,
thank you very much. Yeah?
Yes, my lord. This wasn't a part of the thing this morning, but it was worth it. So blessing.
Yeah. And trust me, that's why I appreciate you. I appreciate love you.
Yeah, man. One love, man.
Because you're one of the people that when we know something can reach out to and we can drop a knowledge from my sister and my brother them and then receive it.
Manners.
Blessings to all. Yeah, man.
All right. Yeah. So I'll have him do the link and then y'all can go look right under the video. I will pin that link and you can go actually hear the song in its entirety for yourself. See? All right. Alkaline, new rules. Let's switch up real quick because we don't have much time left. We have 20 minutes left and we have a whole lot more to cover. That was pretty deep. Stuff like that actually deserve like one whole video by itself so we can go in depth because there's a lot of stuff that you don't recognize. It happened to me. I was in the military. I was trained on how to recognize suicide tendencies and how to get the person, like divert them away from those thoughts and these things. I went through extensive training for it. Matter of fact, when on my last deployment, there was a soldier, a young soldier, I think he was like 18, fresh out mommy's house, and him dropping on my unit right when we were getting ready to deploy. So they sent him straight off to war. And he was afraid, he was scared. And the youth in at the back of, I was staying in Saddam Hussein's birthday palace in Tikrit, Iraq. And this youth in the back, he had some exposed wires, big electric wire them knock out the wall and the wire them exposed around there. So we used to put red tape over it and tell everybody don't go back there because those wires are live. Some just said get up one night. Camila sleeping at the storage room where we have with the supply sergeant in that area. Camila and the supply sergeant did cool. So me have my own little space now and everything. And I was a part of the personal security detachment for the commander of my unit. That's how me ride out with. So anything get mash up, boom up, anything, I we them call because the commander has to go there to the scene of the thing. So me in there and something just said get up and go around the back. And I got up and just went around the back and I catch a youth. In the him hand did that. And he was about to go in there and grab the two wire them, the big wire them were exposed. I called out his name, got him away from it. The man just bust out a cry, right? He's not like a white boy, but it doesn't matter, white, black, whatever. He's human. And it was, the thought off. So I'm under pressure and decided to kill himself. And for some reason, I had seen him earlier and didn't even think about it, but it was in my subconscious. Because as a team leader, I was looking out for other soldiers that were younger, that were under me. And he wasn't directly under me. He was from another team. But I saw how he was different coming up to the deployment. And then boom, how we landing at the place quick. And he just deteriorated. Something just told me go check on that side. And when I came back home, I couldn't even save my own brother. Because when I come home, my brother tell me, say, feel like kind of weird now. I go through things and things. I joke it off and I like, you should have. One story they tell me about a girl, and I was like, you should have left her right which party did find her. Actually, I said, boy, that's why sometimes, pardon my language, I said, boy, that's why sometimes we just fuck them and left them right or we find them, because you see them turn big headache in your life and all that. Like me and my brother talked about everything. See, and I still couldn't apply those trainings to him to see of him. So this I don't know, 5-minute, 10-minute conversation. That's something that deep what our brother just bring up. So we need one whole hour for that, right? So we're gonna move on respectively and check the video back later for the link for the song where you can actually hear it. So Alkaline New Rules concert now will be held Sunday, March 27th. This is for all my Florida people. You know, you want to fly down, drive in, come in at the place, link up, meet up, all these other things. Go out there, support the youth. Him coming at the business. He fought the fight. Him solidify himself in the game. And he did what he had to do to get to where he is. And we respect that. See, him never run, him stand up and fight. And that's how our thing is dancehall is very competitive. Anything that have Jamaicans in it are gonna be very competitive, right? And who is the best of what and who not belong in there and inner fightings and all that tribal. I just saw the thing go. So Alkaline having New Rules concert. It's gonna be in Miami. It's gonna be actually where I grew up, which is Miramar. This is gonna be at Miramar Regional Park at the amphitheater. And you can book your tickets at newrulesfest.com. Newrulesfest.com. And book your ticket for this event. It's March 27th, so you have some time to plan. No Alkaline never called me and asked me to promote him thing. Him probably think him don't even need no promotion from somebody like me and all that. I'm just doing it because it's an event that's in my backyard. It's a Jamaican thing, dancehall thing, Caribbean thing. I'm sure he's gonna have other people grace the stage as well. And it'll probably be a good time for people, come out after this whole corona thing. And say in Florida, we don't really have no mask mandate and all these things. So we come out and we're out and about, right? People tired and that's something there. So we out and about and we link up and we enjoy ourselves. I think it's going to be that. And I'm predicting that this is going to be bigger than the one that he had in Jamaica, which was the first one, for the simple fact that this is Florida we're talking about. Everybody there have car. Everybody there style it. Everybody there, master, we have the things then where we can make the thing happen like that. So it's going to be a bigger, more splashier event is my prediction. And I'm going to make a good money too off of it, which is what I love to see. Them count them out all the time. And, when an artist leave Jamaica, I mean, the last time Alkaline went to Jamaica, it was on orders for him to appear, show up, because him name call up in a something. And him go and police pick him up and carry him, go lock him up and interrogate him. And him run him ball out to Peter Champagne, and Peter Champagne go around there and set the thing straight. Hey, if you don't have anything on my client, charge him or let him go. And they had to let him go. And him fly the Ross back out of Jamaica and stay far from it, which is what a lot of people are saying that a lot of dancehall artists should have done or should do, because certain things are going in the underworld that I don't want to get into right now, but he's prospering. I like to see it. Anytime my brothers and sisters prosper, I like to see it. I like to see it. So big up to Alka with the New Rules concert, Sunday, March 27th, Amphitheater, Regional Park in Miramar, Florida. It's going to be something spectacular. I can tell already. All right. The commissioner, Major General Anthony Anderson, for an army man, I would think that he would have been like more strategic, or maybe in boss a hole in foot. I don't know. I would think that for a career military man, he would have been more strategic and have more to contribute to the thing. Now I understand numbers, and I understand that we are undermanned and in high demand. That's a bad combination. Undermanned, understaffed, and in high demand, because that means that people are going to be worked to death. People are going to get walk out, and then people are going to start to feel like, yo, this ain't worth it, whatever. But there's a lot going on in Jamaica. I don't think Major General Anthony Anderson is able to apply what him would really want to apply, because there's no way. 138 people murdered in the first 29 days of the new year. 138 lives. And a patty bag we fling with, and a chicken we lick down. These are human beings. 138 in the first, 138 in the first 29 days of the year. And Major General Anthony Anderson, Commissioner of Police, get up and hold up a big rifle and said, this is now the weapon of choice for the Jamaican gunman them. The rifle looks scary. To anybody who is not into guns, the rifle looks scary. It's not scary to me, but I know it's scary to an average civilian. We'll see that something there. And him explain how it's not only used for murder, it's also used for intimidation, because, in some communities, man take it out and just walk around with it, so, I make everybody see it. Wave it so. If any little thing I go on, celebration or whatever, my brethren dead or police kill him or him get locked up, them go empty a clip in the sky and make everybody in our neighborhood know, say, yeah, we have it and it work too. And you better shut your mouth before you disappear from around here. So, man, come bust out your head. and all kind of something. So the people are scared. That rifle is a scary, scary weapon. See? This man come on TV, can talk about how the rifle is now the #1 choice for Jamaican gunman. And then after 138 murdered in 29 days, him fix him face to say that serious crimes are down 19%. 19% from when, sir? What are you comparing? 19% from when? Because we just lose 138 people in before the first month even done. What is serious crimes to you? Because Brockhouse is not a serious crime, you know, unless you see somebody in there and kill them. Pickpocket is not a serious crime, you know. Thieving is not serious crime. So what is serious crime that's down 19%? Why are they trying to like muffle the numbers and trying to talk around the thing? Them throw out these weird numbers, down 19%. Down 19% from what? Down 19% from what? The article that he's in actually also speaks about like the murder for hire thing in Jamaica, the business that take off. I put a video out the other day. It was extensively. I don't know why my phone is not. Whoever was calling just now, please call again. Every time I look down the phone, I blink. Somebody I call by the time I reach, but I don't know why it's not ringing, but I can still hear them through the speaker when we talk. Anyhow, down from what? Not 19% serious crimes down. What is serious crimes to you? Because serious crime to me is murder. That's as serious as it gets. You took a life. You're taking lives. And then I tell you in the same article how he's saying how the murder for hire stuff is up in Jamaica now. Like, that's the thing to do now. That's the way to settle disputes now. And in the same breath, you're going to tell me about 19% down. It's not on silent. I got the volume turned all the way up. John, I feel like my grandmother when me did give her a smartphone. We went and got grandma a smartphone and she just couldn't navigate this thing, boy. That's how I'm starting to feel. I don't know what kind of phone they're going to come out with in the future. If me live, God bless me if I live long enough. But I'm sure I'm probably going to be like how my grandmother was with this phone. Technology run well if you as your age, you know? And so, reaching our old age, you're going to sit back and you remember one time we used to have the flat face phone there with it. I mean, I know what this they have now. Me can't use a phone, yeah. Baba call somebody, you know. Tell them to bring me some food. And Baba can't use the phone and me can't use the phone neither. I look forward to that. I want to age like that. Black people self-destructive too much. Self-hatred, brother. Why? It's self-destruction, self-hatred, but it comes from, and it's not to blame other people, but is a concerted effort that is constantly. Because I'll tell you the honest truth. If any other people was living like this, it would have been an emergency. See it? All right, let me see if that youth here, I recognize this one. So, brother, turn down the device that you have me on real quick, please. I was wondering what
morning, SouFLo.
Morning, fam. You know, we only have 6 minutes left in the thing.
Yeah, man. Me take 6 minutes. If I 1 minute, me get me glad for a set here.
All right. So, okay. All right, make it happen. So let me talk about this first. Introduce who this is. So there's a young brother in Jamaica who is an inventor, right? And he wants to showcase his creation. He's saying that he's not getting much help in Jamaica because blah 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 whatever. This is who it is. He was supposed to call in yesterday. I did a wait on the call. I never get a call. I don't know what happened to you yesterday, but you're here today. So the audience is yours. The audience is yours. Talk to the audience. I wish you had called earlier though when we had more time. Because I don't want you to rush your thing, and I want you to give out your links and all these things. But do what you can do with it now.
Calling that explain to good morning, everyone. I'm in Jamaica, renewable energy source, so can work inside.
No, Papa. All right, listen.
Like gone. Yeah.
Wait. I didn't hear half of what you just said. All I heard was light bill and light gone. The rest of it was not clear. I tell you what. Let's do it like this. Let's make.
I'm an inventor in Jamaica. I have a renewable energy source. So that means you don't have any problem. Like in the United States, the snow is falling at the present moment. There, most people having the energy down. You could have it in your home to give you light or your heater or any type of energy to charge your renewable cars.
This is your invention.
But, yes, man.
Repeat again what your invention does, please.
It's energy, pure energy. So you want to run a fridge, your light, your heater, anything. You don't have to worry about no plug because they run off a natural resource like the air and the sun combined together to give you the energy.
Solar powering?
So that's how it works. And I have more invention. So if
yeah, see?
Put together to give you that energy.
Bro,
so
your phone is breaking up. Listen to me. Listen, your phone is breaking up. The people are not hearing you. And I want the people to hear you. This is why I said, let's not rush it, because I have to end this at 8:30. What I want you to do, listen to me. What I want you to do, you see tomorrow morning, you see as soon as I go live, hear me now? Tomorrow morning, I'm telling you in front of 700 people right now and 74 people. Tomorrow morning, as soon as I go live, call in. Right after I do the whole introduction thing to the live, call in. And we will work out all what we can't hear from you and all that. All right?
Okay, sir.
Hear me now.
No problem.
One more thing before you go, though. You set up the Cash App yet?
Yes, sir. No.
You set up the PayPal yet? All right.
No, you know, the banking system at Western Union have so far, but you have to try to work on something. Let me say I'm looking for investor to, you know, I'm not really just telling that I'm hungry and I can't pay my bills. I'm looking for investors. Okay. So something will balance off, man. Something will work out, man. I've faith. I must say it's an invention, you know.
Okay.
And everybody have light goal at them house somewhere or another. I always have a light problem, you know. So I solved the problem finally. So you can let them know. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
So JPS not gonna be your friend then?
Nah, man, them never want nothing to do with me. When we make the proposal, them just throw me aside because them not no time for that. Them want to make poor people suffer some more.
Very interesting. Yeah. I want to hear a whole lot more from you. Not no 4 minutes. We're down to 1 minute now. This is not something we're rush.
Interview.
So tomorrow morning, as soon as we do the intro, you call in. All right?
No problem, sir.
All right, thanks, brother. Manners.
All right. Good.
All right. So, yeah, he was supposed to call in yesterday. He was supposed to call in yesterday morning and made a wait. And he didn't call in. He didn't show up. But I don't know what happened. But today him calling and him calling too late. And his stuff, let me put you on to what it is. So for those of you who couldn't hear, like he just said, everybody has electricity running through their house, right? In Jamaica, people always are complaining about JPS, Jamaica Public Service. The bills are too high and all that. He has invented a way for you to power your household with electricity that is not from that grid. and the man I said is air and something else him use do it. Me don't know, but him have him inventions and it's working. He's tried it and it actually works. Him saying got suggested to these people before and then fling him to the side. And I'm saying it only makes sense for them to fling him to the side, because if he invents something where the people don't need that grid to power their households, it's a wrap for them. It's a wrap for them, right? So I want to hear from him, but I don't want him to be rushed. I want him to speak clearly so everybody can understand who this is, what he's invented. He can give out his links. We can go look on it while we are talking to him and all these other things. Great minds, man. Brilliant. Thank you, Dennis E. Brilliant minds. He says, brilliant mind, we need to hear him, and we will. All right, so tomorrow morning is his turn. First thing. We're going to talk about other things after him, but it's theme time tomorrow morning. It's 8:30 right now. We got to end this live right here. Big up on yourself to each and every one of you. Thank you for coming out. All right, keep it clean, keep it respectful and respectable and all these things. Manners and respect. One love. Catch you tomorrow morning right here on SouFLoTV. All right, I'm out. Peace.